Hello, welcome you to this class with Agi. We'll continue exploring, befriending and activating the throat chakra, Vishuddhi, which is right in the center of the throat, connected to the shoulders, the neck, the ears, the mouth, the thyroid glands. And we'll apply the meditation. Today we'll continue with Ujjayi breath and the chant of Om, closing the meditation, Pranayama practice with breath retention, applying first Mula Bandha, contracting the pelvic floor in and up lightly, and that will happen after a deep inhale. And the second round of breath retention will be after the exhalation, when I will invite you to apply Uddiyana Bandha, which we covered, I believe, in along the navel chakra journey. And so that is to bring the diaphragm in and up after the exhale, and then apply Mula Bandha, lifting the pelvic floor. So this lock will happen, and observing the energy. And to, of course, gradually would like to expand our practice into the following, probably the next practice, to explore Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock. But to easing into it, today we'll workshop Shoulderstand. So there are postures in traditional yoga, Hatha yoga, when this throat lock just happens. So today we'll explore that, guide you into, workshop it, and invite you to take care. Read the description for the class. I will list again the contraindications and also remind you along the practice, but please take care. This class is created to support you, and you can make it your own. So let's jump in, and what you might need today is a book, if you don't have a block at home, and a blanket or a beach towel, which I will use just to sit on, to support the sit-ons. But the blanket or the towel will come handy when we explore the shoulder stand and many variations with it. So come to an easy, comfortable seated posture where you feel the back tall, you're relaxed and or can relax in the posture and also feel alert. A seated posture has many variations. If the cross-legged posture is too much for the knees, you might like to come to kneeling or also sit on a chair. Once you have your variation of comfortable, tall, seated posture, hands can just rest on the knees. We still apply the communication mudra when we're working directly with the throat chakra. But for now, the hands just resting still. Take a few moments to check in how the body feels. How's the mind at this time? And if you find the body or the mind is too restless, just let's continue with the meditation. And if it's not settled in the first 5 minutes or so, then you might like to jump forward to the asana practice and then come back to the meditation. So let's continue with an easy body scan, starting with the top of the head, then moving along, down towards the shoulders, inviting softness across the face, the jaws, the throat, the entire head, from the outer layers all the way to the center. And same goes for the neck and shoulders, connecting with the outer layer. And come to the center to invite softness through the tissues, the bones, the energy body as well. Along the arms and fingers. And continue scanning front of the body, side of the body, and the back body. Noticing the spine, tracking that natural curve from the back of the neck down to the tailbone. And feeling your support beneath the hips, the sitting bones. And coming down along the legs into the toes. Might be more solid sensations. Just notice them on your way down. The opportunity to hold space for these sensations. But if they become too tense, not possible to relax these tissues, not possible to hold space for what's there, then change the cross of your legs, explore another seated posture. And then come back along the legs, to the hips. Connect with the base chakra and the end of the tailbone. We visualize the red orb of energy to circulate, vibrate at the end of the tailbone, Muladhara. And above Muladhara is Svadhisthana chakra, orange orb of energy in front of the sacrum. Connect with this space. Imagine, visualize that orb of energy, center, vibrant orange color. And rise into navel chakra, behind the navel, could be a bit above the navel, and front of the spine. Yellow orb to visualize, to connect with. And apply the inhale to lift up to the heart space, the center of the chest. The deep green of energy center, front of the spine. And a hint of pink. Anahata, the bridge between the lower centers and the higher centers. Now rise into the throat, feel the neck, and then the center, front of the spine, Vishuddhi, this blue color. The center, the bridge between the mind and body, body and mind. Next breath in, lift into the center of the head, behind the eyebrows, the center of the eyebrow, center of the head. Find that place of stillness, silence, of violet frequency, Ajna Chakra. And lastly, making up all the way over the head to connect with the crown chakra, this white, pure white light of creative intelligence flowing in. And just connect with this frequency of Sahasrara. Feel into the lightness and the alignment of all chakras beneath Sahasrara. Take a next inhale here and sink down with the exhalation along the chakras all the way to the tailbone, along the spine. Then breathe and lift from tailbone up to the top of the head, scanning each chakra and sinking down, sweeping down, top to the bottom. Inhale, walk back up again. And then move down with the exhale inside the throat. Connect to Vishuddhi chakra. Connect with that blue orb of energy. Here we apply the mudra. So palm of the hands facing up, interlacing the fingers inside of the palm of the hand, creating that nice rounded shape. And the tip of the thumbs are touching. You may rest this mudra, communication mudra, in your lap. And connecting with Vishuddhi, we'll chant Hum, H-A-M, Hum, the seed mantra 3 times silently within. It could be a one long hum chant or repeat a few times. On an inhale, just gently rock this chakra back to the back of the neck, and on the exhale, sweep it forward. The inhale to rock back, prepare for the chant. Hum, hum, hum. So continue working 2 more rounds, chant it silently within yourself. Nice. Then tapping into that Ujjayi breath, oceaning, wisping sound, the mantra for Vishuddhi chakra. So sweeping up and down to the back of the throat. Maybe starting with a deep inhale, a long exhale. Then relax the belly, contract the throat and breathe in deeply. Listening to that soft sound of oceanic wisping mantra. Then slow, steady exhale. Keeping the restrictions, light application for the back of the throat. So some people like to imagine breathing through a thick straw. Gradually deepening the breath as you're more focused now, anchored into the sound, the sensation of the breath. I like to add now the chant of Om 7 times. I will do the counting. Let's just synchronize our breath together. Keep working with Ujjayi breath. So exhale completely. Breathe in deeply. Last 2 rounds. Continue work with Ujjayi breath. Let's take 3 rounds. Continue to connect with Vishuddhi chakra, that peace center that embodies stillness. Inviting stillness for the body, for the mind. So exhale completely, bring the navel in towards the spine. Take a deep inhale. Shift your awareness to the top of the head. Hold the breath in lightly. Apply Mula Bandha. Lift the pelvic floor in and up. The legs, the glutes are relaxed. It's only the pelvic floor lifted. And with it, all the energies along the chakras are turned towards the crown, the top, encouraging Kundalini to rise. When you're ready to exhale, then soften the bandha first. Guide the breath out. Take rest, full round of soft, steady breath. Then guide the inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Feel the navel coming in. Apply Uddiyana Bandha. Diaphragm in and up. Hollow the navel. Then lift the pelvic floor up as well. So Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Observe, feel and sense. Notice the gentle pull for the throat. Now relax the bandhas first. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Slow inhale. Steady exhale. And open your awareness to the whole body. Notice the shift. Check in. Body and mind. The heart and the breath. The energies. And we release the mudra, slow, steady. Starting to move the head. Maybe lift the chin up slightly. And then tuck the chin to chest. Just a gentle slow-mo of seated cat and cow without over-efforting. Just it feels nice to invite some movement. And come to center, maybe shoulder rolls. Change direction. And as the legs are ready to release, lean back and slowly release the legs forward. Be mindful of the knees at this time. Remove your props, take the windshield wiper side to side. Welcome any sensation as it rises along the legs and hips. At least I can feel a little tingling. Release the legs nice and long. Work with the ankles, pointing the toes forward and towards the knees. Maybe you're circling. Yeah, just to awaken, come back. Nice, then let's move on all fours for tabletop posture. I would like to connect with the ground to start with the practice of asana to warm up. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, toes are comfortably on the mat. Looking softly forward, hug the navel in, invite all the organs to lift up towards the spine. Let's exhale completely to synchronize our breath. We just take a few rounds of cat and cow, observing the spine as we move. So inhale, lift the tailbone up, drop the belly, heart forward, chin up, open the throat. To start with the tailbone tucking under, round the back, sweep it forward along the spine. 2 more. So the throat chakra is a higher moving center, while the base chakra is the lower moving center. The body parts for the lower chakra is the legs, the spine. So with cat and cow, we're really feeling from the tailbone all each vertebrae and activating, making that moving center connection. Then come to your tabletop, tuck the toes under. And we'll lift the knees away from the mat a few inches above. Hugging the navel in and up, softly looking down and forward on the mat. Press the hands, receive that energy, feel the shoulders heating up. And then take the knees stance, untuck the toes, come back, shoulder rolls. Wrist rolls, release it. Moving back into tabletop pose and extending. So this time set up the hands more closer to the top of your mat. Tuck the toes under, feet about hip width apart. Lift the knees up, energize. Nice, this time moving right knee to chest, then step a little bit back towards the end of your mat, change to left. And gradually extend the legs long to come into a plank pose, just walking the plank. Nice. Then take the knees out to the side. Think about a knee to elbow. Lovely. Set the feet up hip width apart and push into your downward facing dog. You can pedal the feet, walk the dog. Feel into the back of the legs as the connective tissues are lengthening with the muscles. Increase the circulation with emotional release. You want to invite, let's say, the left heel down and the right knee bent, anchoring the heel down, nicely creating space for the calf muscle and hamstring. And then change, right heel down, left knee. This is a lovely preparation for a forward fold to begin. Lovely, come to your full down dog. Looking towards the end of the mat, walk the hands, take it all the way to the end. Feet about hip width apart, so 2 fists between the big toes. Big breath into halfway lift. And exhale, soften down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Back down to the forward fold. One more time to halfway lift. Looking softly forward, think about the back body, tailbone to the head. And then exhale, soften down, round, invite that rounding to happen. Hold on to opposite elbows. Softness in the knees as you begin to dangle side to side. And make it a slow, steady where you can observe the lengthening around the hips, the side, the lower back. Then come to center, till release the hands. Inhale to that halfway lift. And then exhale, take the hands down, fork forward, back to plank pose. Nice, then into that down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Then bend the knees, ripple into down dog. Yeah, 2 more. To come into forward plank, bend the knees, rise, hips up high. Lovely. Last round. Here we are, looking top of the mat this time, heels high, and slowly walking forward while exhaling. Yes, keep the hips up high, stepping forward. Gracefully, feet hip width apart. Nice inhale to lengthen the back, come to a halfway lift. Then exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, rise. And feel that hip joint as we're flossing for halfway lift and then the forward fold. Gradually lengthening the back muscles and connective tissues from the soles of the feet all the way to the top of the head. Next halfway lift, rest the elbows on top of the thighs, shoulders rolled away and just dangle the head. Create some space for the back of the neck. That's it. So the knees can be still soft as you need to support the elbows. Nice, easy, soft breath. Connect with the throat center. Before coming out of forward fold, release the arms down, hands down on the mat. Maybe straighten up the knees, but keep softness there. Just allow the forward fold. Bend the knees with the next in-breath, coming, rolling up to standing. I like to take this slow. Observe, slow and steady exhale, keep breathing. You find yourself dizzy, come down, back down on the ground, rest in child's pose. It's all right. Sometimes I'm not used to holding a forward fold that long, and that can happen. And we just need to take care to come to a nice standing mountain pose here. Connect with the ground, ankles, knees and hips. Create that nice container and activation. The shoulders rolled away while lengthening the back body, expanding into the fingers. The chin parallel with the ground, softly looking forward and up, applying a mudra, like looking up towards the third eye. Lovely. We're moving on. Inhale and take the arms over the head. Exhale, fold forward and down. Big breath into your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step your right foot back, knee down, untuck the toes, breathe in, rise to your low lunge. Exhale, right arm forward, left back, come to a twist, looking towards the end of the mat. Breathe in, sweep that left arm up again, back to center. This time left arm come forward, right goes back, you're gazing towards the end of the mat. Big breath into full center again. This time bring the hands forward, exhale here. The idea here, we would like to come into a twist. So inhale to lengthen, exhale, lean forward. Then turn over to the left, hook the right elbow over the left knee. So here I'm already feeling I took the right knee back. That's a deep stretch, want to move it forward. So here we adjust, nicely coming forward, that's better. And pressing the hands together, helping the upper back to move into the twist and looking towards the left shoulder, where possible, noticing the back of the neck. Take a breath here. Nice, then release it, breathe and come unravel. Exhale, circle the hands down to the mat, tuck the back toes, hips up, step to plank. You take a breath in here. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Breathe into Cobra, into downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, tippy toe, jump or hop all the way to the top. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big breath in to rise tall. Arch back. And exhale, forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift, think about the back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands down, left foot step back. Untuck the toes and rise to your low lunge. Exhale, left arm forward, right back. Inhale, rise. This time, right arm forward, left back. Inhale to center. And exhale, hands front of the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward, save the left elbow. We'll find the outer edge of the right knee. Then press them together, coming into a twist through the upper back and head. Soft gaze. And align the back of the head, back of the neck with the spine. So sometimes I'm noticing that my head is pushed towards the right shoulder. So just aligning, looking softly, feeling the spine. Connect with the throat. Lovely. Slow release. Circle the arms around. Step to plank. Hips up, step back. Take that connective flow. Awesome. From down dog, we're moving along. Big breath in to lift the right foot up, lengthen. Exhale, bring knee to chest and step it between the hands. So make some space, step forward. Create your solid stance and rise up to that high lunge. And exhale, left arm forward, right goes back. And then breathe and rise. And then come into the opposite side. Fantastic, big breath in, rise. Hands to the chest, exhale, come forward. Left elbow to right knee in high lunge variation, come to the twist. Be strong with the legs, scissor them in together energetically and come into that twist. Feel the energy rise in from the legs up to the spine, to the throat center. Beautiful, big breath in to come. Unravel, find the strength. Circle the arms around, find the ground. Big step back. Connective flow. And of course, you can always work as much and put as much effort into as you need to. Settle into down dog. And next inhale, lift the left foot up, nice and high. And exhale, knees to chest, step it forward. Create that comfortable distance between left and right. Big breath in to rise into and up for your high lunge. Once you feel solid and stable, right arm forward with the exhale, left back, come to the twist. So we're freeing up some serious tissues along the spine with the twist, also invigorating the neck with it, the throat chakra. So could do an extra twist here. Nice. Then center, bring hands to the chest, lean forward and come into the twist. Hook the right elbow to left knee. Nice, long, lengthening, adjust, refine the pose, feel the breath. You got this. Awesome, unravel, come back to center, to your high lunge, circle around. All right, I think we deserve a child's pose, so let's take that connective flow all the way down to the ground, and then to cobra, and into the child's pose. So whether you take the knees together, arms by your side, nicely releasing the shoulders and rounding the back. Or you may like to take the knees out wide, toes touching, and keep the hands forward, forehead down. Both of these variations is a lovely, calming, soothing posture for the body and mind. Regulate your heart beat, feel that Ujjayi breath if you like to, work with it, and take 2 more breaths just to rest. All right, rise up, lift the head and chest up, come to kneeling. So we're moving on, and this was a preparation for our main pose, which is a revolved triangle pose. So we'll move into gradually exploring that posture. So let's set up once again in downward facing dog, hands on top of the mat, Hips up high, heels down. Nice. Look forward. When you're ready to exhale, tip it all the way to the top. Inhale to your heart, feel it. Exhale, forward, forward. Big breath in, rise, tall, out. Then exhale, hands to the chest. Let's come into mountain pose. Just tap into that energy of the mountain, right? The energy of grounding down, but connected with the earth. The energy of strength, of lifting up through the chest, the head, the lightness of the posture, the stillness. Now, what qualities of a mountain do you embody right now? Nice. Then release it, shake it out. Just because we have a block here, or maybe a book for you, let's use it and further explore some twisting variation with the chair pose before moving on to. So all of these warm-up postures is to free up some connective tissues, energizing the organs, lifting that Kundalini energy up to the throat and even up, higher up. So let's work with chair pose variation. So the block can come in between the inner thighs to squeeze on. Toes are nicely spread on the ground at this time, and we're leaving them nice and secure. Take a breath in, arms over the head. And then exhale, hands to chest, bend the knees, come sit down. Lovely. Then breathe and rise. And exhale again, sit into the chair. This time lean forward and take the right elbow over the left knee. Come to the twist, fully exhale. Big breath in to unravel and come rise up. And then exhale, hands to chest, sink into the chair, hips down. Come a little forward, take the left elbow to right knee. Twist. This twist seems nice and easy after all that preparation, isn't it? All right, let's come twist. Right elbow to left knee. Hold it here for a round of breath. Apply that Ujjayi breath to work through these postures. Rise back to center. And then exhale, come down, go over to the right side, left elbow over right knee. Easy rise up. Well done. Hands to chest, release the block, shake it out. Great. So standing on top of the mat, adjust as you need to, and let's shift the weight onto the right foot, floating up the left knee. And here we want to step back to a high lunge and take the back heel down. The hip is open to the side, and take the chest to facing the long side of the mat, expanding right arm forward, left back. So here we are in Warrior 2. Let's reverse it. Inhale to lift the right arm over the head, left hand is on the left thigh. And then come back with the next inhale to center. Straighten the front knee, exhale into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Yeah. So notice the position. Inhale to bend the knee, front knee, and lift up, float into your reverse warrior. And then rise back, straighten the front knee, and transition into triangle pose. One more round to become familiar. The reverse warrior, strengthening and lengthening, while triangle pose works the legs, the core, the back body, right? You're aligning, pay attention to the shoulders, hands and fingers. looking up or down. Map this triangle pose for one more breath. Then rise up, back to your warrior two, so easily. Take the hands on the hips, pivot the back heel up, facing forward in high lunge, and then shorten your stance enough that you're almost in warrior one. That's it, straightening the front knee, moving into the revolve triangle. So instead of twisting and the hip is open to triangle pose, we have the hips facing forward and we'll twist to the other side. So maybe warm up would be in warrior one, taking the left arm forward and the right back. Yes, for a nice twist to just be familiar with. Then take the hands in front of the chest, straighten the front knee, but keep it soft. We exhale and coming forward, like a half forward fold. That's it. Now I might like to grab a block, now if that's, or a book. If it's far away, just adjust as you need to. The left hand will be on that block, and the right arm gonna come up as we're twisting towards that right knee. Adjust, feel it. Nice, send the front hip back, the back hip forward, level it. Nice, then can workshop that, take your block or support away, see if you can cup the earth with the fingers and then moving into it. So this is the challenge. And slowly release it. Well done. Step forward into your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, rise tall. And then hands to chest and come into your mountain pose. Sweep and scan the body. Notice what shifted and changed in after this variation. How the right side of the body feels compared to the left side. What are you noticing? What are the inner dialogue might be? And can you drop from listening, the thinking, or the thoughts into the throat center here and still listen for the hum chant. It still lingers from the meditation. Nice. Then moving on, shift your weight to the right side, lift the left knee up, and then change it out to the left side and lift the right knee up, smile, step back to high lunge. So you want the left foot forward and the right foot back. Here we create warrior two, take the back heel down, the toes is still pointing forward, the front knee set up over the ankle here. Then you're looking at the chest to set up with the long side of your mat and arms forward and back. Turn the head forward. So this is a throat chakra posture because you're using the legs to anchor down, applying the lengthening for the back body, but then turning the head forward, connecting with the Vishuddhi chakra, soft gaze forward. Turn the palm up, inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, straighten the front knees. Guide into triangle pose. Bend the front knee, inhale, rise, sweep. And then exhale into triangle. Nice. One more round. Apply that Ujjayi breath. Come to warrior two. Hands on hips. Square the hips forward. So pivot the back heel up. Shorten your stance. Just play with it. Find the back heel on the ground, and as you straighten the front knee, you can feel a nice activation as you press the front toes in and the back heel down. Let's take that easy twist. So create your warrior one, bend the front knee. Inhale to lengthen, lift with the fingertips, and exhale, right arm forward, left back. Feel the twist for the upper back and head, and sweep that left arm forward. Exhale, hands to center, straighten the front knee. You might like to take a breath in here, and exhale, fold forward. So level the hips, front hip back, back hip forward. Pay attention to that. So this pose also challenges the balance. So options here to take the right hand down on a support. And use the leverage as you press onto the earth. Come to the twist, lengthening the upper back, head. Nice. Then feel, come out and go in again. And take a challenge on. Without aiming to be perfect or anything. Just paying attention to the body and noticing how it's working out. What needs to happen to make this happen. Awesome. Then let's step forward to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, breathe in. Halfway lift. And then take the hands down, bend the knees, step to plank, take that connective flow. And rest in that child's pose. Well done. Invigorate some relaxation, a dynamic relaxation. Well, not so dynamic, isn't it? It's more resting. We call dynamic stillness is the mountain pose. But in child's pose, we actually just allow the earth to hold, guiding the breath, anchoring the mind in the present moment. Awesome. So lift the head and chest up when you're ready. Come on to kneeling and let's set up for exploring a shoulder stand, the queen of yoga poses. So in these variations that I like to show you, we have to be kind of mindful of how the body is. And what is happening. So if there has been any sensitivities or injuries along the spine or the back of the neck, please take it slow. Yes, listen very slow, not to push or over effort. Also taking mindful caution around the cycles of the monthly cycles for ladies. So what we want to look into, or really if the flow is heavy, then avoid. Maybe just come to meditation posture and visualize these asana postures. Also with any high blood pressure or overactive thyroid, we want to not practice a shoulder stand or their variations. You could use a bridge pose or legs up on the wall, Viparita Karani, but I will demonstrate that for you first. You're welcome to join me right in. Let's grab that blanket or beach towel. You want to be folded in this position, and a thicker end will support the top of the shoulders. So you want to set that in on a mat and move your mat to the wall. Yeah? And this will take some adjustment and figuring out, as for me, for you as well. So let's come next to the wall. You want to sit as close as possible. So the idea is to roll onto your blanket. So this would be a nice preparation for the deeper variations. So even if you practice a shoulder stand, let's explore it this way and see what you can discover, right? So legs go up. And I can already feel my setup needs adjustment. Right? Because my head is on that blanket. Awesome. Let's see what we do now. All right, so I can wiggle this out and see that the back of the neck is not on the support. So I need to wiggle a little more. That's it. But the top of the shoulder will be on. Great. So this would be Viparita Karani. Leg is up on the wall. It's a nice preparation for shoulder stand. Arms can be by the body at this time. Just feel that. Then we're moving on and taking the soles of the feet on the wall and applying a pressure to push, lift the hips. So this could be a lovely variation as well. So here we lift the hips high enough to take the hands to the sacrum and lift one leg up to be supported and then move the other one as well. So this could be an also lovely way to hang out. Great. You can always come down when you feel you need to adjust and then moving on. Great. Release. Maybe go back to legs up on the wall. Nice, then start moving again, soles of the feet on the wall, hips up high, higher than before. Feel the support and take the legs up. Now, if it feels nice, then bring the knees to the head. Interlace the fingers on the back, walk the shoulders slowly towards each other. Here we want to support, lift the hips up a little higher and align with the heart to support the middle back. Extend the legs long. So feel and align. So this is a deep stretch for the shoulders and back of the neck. Softly gazing forward or just as you need to. So shoulder stand. Niralamba Sarvangasana. To take this to Halasana, we invite the hips to lean back or forward in this case and the toes over the head. Yes, you want to interlace the fingers there, extend the arms, feel the shoulders, the back of the head and the toes on the ground, straightening the back of the legs, feeling that release for the entire spine. Another option would be releasing the hands and taking over the head, finding the toes. If you feel comfortable, breathing easy, then bend the knees, bring it out, frame the ears, and the arms will come to the side, encouraging the knees and hugging, maybe wrapping the forearm and hand, the back of the calf muscles, and slow release. All right, extend the legs long, then support the back, raise one leg up, feel the other one lengthen up, and remember there's the wall. So you want to come out slowly and get back into legs up on the wall to rest. Nice. So we can, if you haven't joined me, let's do it together again. So, soles of the feet on the wall, you lift the hips up, support the lower back, take the legs up. You're comfortable here, knees to the head, interlace the fingers, walk the shoulder blades, support the hips up, feel the back of the neck, shoulders, elbows firmly on the ground, the back of the head, shoulders and elbows, and the back of the neck
and shoulders receiving a release. To moving on, take the hips forward, the toes back, move into Halasana variation. And then bring the knees to frame the head. The knees doesn't have to come down to the mat because the shoulders is supported. It's just a variation. Then extend the leg long. Once again, support the hips. Lift out the posture. Find the wall.
And come back, rest here. Fantastic. You feel better, bring the knees towards the chest and roll off. So we all have to listen and find the variation, linger a little bit, lying down and slowly come on up. So, another option would be taking the blanket support to the side and can explore this on the mat firmly, which the way I practice shoulder stand. So could use the wall once again. Create that Viparita Karani. Then take the soles of the feet on the wall, about hip width apart. Inhale to lift the hips up. And find the lower back or sacrum first, actually. Straighten the legs out. Nice. Knees to head align. Interlace the fingers at the back and shoulder blades closer. So when coming up and rising, I can take the palm of the hands to support the kidneys, the middle back, and align. So this is a deeper stretch for the neck for sure. And here I am exploring that throat lock, Jalandhara Bandha, softly looking forward and up. Nice. Then slowly move into Halasana, plow pose. If you're ready, deepen the pose. When we take the knees down to the ground, the arms come out to the side and actually move at the back of the knee, holding on to the earlobes. And unravel back to Halasana. Take the hands to the back, interlace the fingers, adjust, support, lift right leg up, left leg up. Come to the shoulder stand. Think about the wall if you use it, the back, find it. Slow release. Fantastic. Rest in. Legs up on the wall. Well done. Just feel the sensations, the freedom for the back of the neck, the lightness in the shoulders. Connect with the throat chakra. The natural Jalandhara Bandha was applied, and in shoulder stand it just happens effortlessly. So that throat lock is to bring balance and release energies that might have been stuck. So let's unravel, bring the knees into the chest and roll. You want to sit up before Savasana. I like to close with a Kriya practice. So 2 minutes Kriya to simple, easy kriya to create a seated posture. Only take the head towards the left and roll forward, and then exhale over to the right and then back up without taking the head back and chin up. So not big head circles. The movement simply head to the left, exhale over to the right, and then back to center. So I set the timer for 2 minutes. And starting now, inhale to lengthen here, exhale, head to left shoulder, forward, over to the right, and inhale back up. Just feel and sense these sensations, any cracking, any sound. And halfway there. And 30 seconds to go. Last 2 rounds. And finish it up. Sit tall. Eyes closed and just notice, observe. It's time for Savasana, to lie down on your mat, cover up with a blanket, support the head with a pillow. I just like to close with one Om and invite you to rest, set your timer or put on the music as well that will relaxing. Please spend at least 5 to 10 minutes in resting after this invigorated Vishuddhi practice. Namaste.